Hi guys, sorry about there not being any What's in the Desk update last week. I made the video, it was about 20 minutes long. I was kind of, I was kind of happy with how the video came out, showing what I was working on. I was building some stuff, I was talking about some lists, some games. That was grand, edited, processed, rendered it, that was fine. And then it saved as a Adobe Premiere Pro file. So I thought that once it was saved, that it was fine. Didn't think anything else of it. I've made this mistake plenty of times in college, so you think I would have known better. But I took out the memory card when Media Encoder was changing it to a YouTube format, and it corrupted the whole file. But I just left the laptop there and went and recorded another video with the memory card, because I deleted all the stuff on the camera when I put the memory card back in. So I lost a 20-minute video, and all the time I put into editing it, and yeah, I was kind of annoyed about that. So I was a bit salty and didn't do a video to make up for it. I was just like, no, after that absolute disaster, I'm just not going to bother. But I have been working away. Massive Eldar commission. I don't know if I've shown any bits of it yet. It's all just getting built up. So I'm only after taking these guys out of the box. I was ranting about Finecast with my Tau commander in the last one. So this time I've got Rangers to deal with on the Finecast. So that's not going to be fun, but hopefully the sculpts aren't too bad. I've literally just taken the box out. I was going to start painting up this bad boy, but I decided I'd build the Rangers instead, because the client wants these done for the Flesh Tearers Raider. I fixed my Storm Raven up, he's all glued. I haven't put any Blood Angels bits on him yet, I have to do that. One of the lads is getting me to airbrush up his, I think it's his, he's 2.5 sets of Dark Imperium. He got They Shall Know No Fear or something. So I sprayed up the 2 Dark Imperium sets for him, and he gave me some more there I'm just base coating them with the airbrush for him to try and speed it up. But he gave me Captain and Gravis armor and Primaris banner, and I was trying to kind of make them Blood Angel-y. So in the end, there was nothing I could do with the Gravis Captain. It wasn't working, and it just didn't look good. So I left them as standard. But the banner guy, the Primaris, I gave him a Sanguinary Guard head, so he's got a death mask. And I gave him a little Blood Angels knife thing for his belt. It's just small little things, and then I'll use transfers and stuff to Blood Angel him up. But I have a Sanguinary Guard unit and a Tactical Squad I have to build up. So once they're built and I have extra bits, I'll start putting them throughout the rest of the standard army I have. I was also busy, I was kind of going through the progress building this guy in the other video. So that's him so far. I'm waiting on magnets to arrive. I'm going to magnetize the weapon options here and the arms. So I'll have to magnetize the 2 different cannons, the sword, the shield, all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going any further with him for now. In here, which I'm not going to lie, I'm just not looking forward to this at all. I don't think anyone in the right mind would be looking forward to this. The client has 2 units of Rate Guard, so he wasn't sure. In fairness, I probably would have done the same. He has 2 units, so he doesn't know if he wants to run them as Rate Blades, Rate Guard, or the Rate Blades with the axe and the shield. So all of these here all have to be magnetized. So I've ordered a ton of magnets, and the texture paint another client wants me to use to finish the Sons of Medusa. Element was meant to get it in on Friday, didn't get it in on Friday, and now I have to wait till next week to try and finish all that. So it's I'm just kind of burnt out now, because I was really, the client was asking me to get it posted back to him soon enough and whatever. And I was like, yeah, no bother. I said, I just need to know what you want base, and he told me, I said, right, I'll order it now, order it, grand, it should be dispatched on Friday. So I said, happy days, I'll have it for Friday, or I'll have it for Monday, and then I'll have it done, because I've short days, Monday and Tuesday, I'll have it done in no time, No, that's just not going to happen. So it'll be probably between Wednesday and Friday next week when I get it, and then it's nearly Christmas week and work is going to be mental. So I don't know if I'll get them finished and posted before the Christmas. But that's where I'm at the minute. I used 2,000 points of Sons of Medusa against a 2,000 point Ultramarines Primaris list with Gilliman and I won on victory points. It was 6-5, but there's it's all recorded and stuff, so I'll edit that and get it up soon enough as well. And I think I'll leave it there for the time being. I'll pop back when I have a bit more done, guys. Okay guys, so first thing I noticed was there was only 4 rangers in the box, and that's a problem because it says there's 5. So I'm gonna have to go through everything, make sure the client didn't put it somewhere else in the cases and stuff I have. If it's not there, I'm gonna have to get on to him and say, look, I don't know where you got them, but you're missing a ranger. Built one up, pretty cool detailed models, cleaned them up a wee bit. I'll do another check around, and I haven't been looking at them for a while, see if I can notice something else. And then I went to clip off the second guy. Fine, he had a massive piece of flash stuck to the base slot thing that goes into the base. So when I tried to clip that off at the stem of the base, so it didn't jar at the rifle, that happened. That's his sniper rifle. Look at that. Just clean snap, bam, straight off. So now I'm going to have to try and fix that and then make it look like it wasn't broken in the first place. So this is like the main problem I have with fine cast models, is how brittle they are. Here's the sprue, right? Look how easy that was. And the models are made out of that. Right, watch. Thicker piece, fine. Thicker piece, fine. You go and make a tin piece, broke. There you go. I'm not even pushing that hard and they're flying off. Like, it's just really annoying because, like, you think, right, there's no price on this, but it's fine cast. I'd say this was at least €30 at least when it came out first. So you're paying €30 for 5 guys. Okay, it's £6 a model, more or less, depending if it was actually 30 quid or not. But if I pay £6 a model, I expect this not to happen. Okay, rant over. Chat soon. Alright guys, what's going on? I was up in Dublin there yesterday, so I managed to pop into Gamers World and pick up some much needed supplies to finish this commission. Originally thought I picked up technical paint and panicked, but it's alright because it's the Citadel Air, which is kind of nice, so hopefully it won't end up like my last Moot Green. I'll show you here now. This is the last of the Primaris for the Sons of Medusa, and I just have to spray them to cool bios up, and I bought base and material as well for them. I don't know what I've done with it now. I got Citadel texture, Martian, Iron, Earth. That's what he wanted, so that's what we're going with for the basin. Like, it will, something fell there. It will hopefully make the green pop that bit more. So when these are drying, I'm going to start basing them boys up and get them done. I think I'm getting more next week at some stage. I also picked up a bloodletter glaze for a different commission that's been sitting here for like ages, so I kind of want to get that off me back. I have also picked up the Blood Angels data cards, which are class, not gonna lie, brilliant. Love the artwork on them and all the stuff that they do, and everything's better because it says Blood Angels on it. And I got the codex as well, but it's still in cellophane because I have to do a review, but patent first. It's not really a review, it's just my thoughts on it and stuff. Like, everyone's done reviews at this stage, there's no point in me doing one. I also started building my own Land Raider yesterday before I went to Dublin. It was like an hour and a half drive, and when herself was getting ready I said, you know what, I'll start taking away at it. So I have like the inner shell built. That's all I've done in the last day or two. I started working on Uriel, Prince Uriel, this guy here, hold on, that guy. Started working on him. I fixed up a load of Dark Reapers again, and then managed to have absolute in the fact that even though I only like put my Badger airbrush away because it's absolutely kaput, I have this airbrush about 2 months. You see that there? That's the nozzle for the needle, and yes, it's in 2 pieces. So for me to get a new one posted over, it's gonna cost me about 25 quid. So I managed to salvage a Chinese part from, like, when I say Chinese part, it's from one of the cheap Chinese airbrushes I got on eBay when I was starting out. It kind of fits, it's not 100%, but I done that last night after I got home from Dublin, so I kind of don't have any money left to buy a new one. So once these guys are finished and sent off and I get paid, I'll get the airbrush resorted. I do have another airbrush. It doesn't fit, which is the problem. This is Sotar 2020. It doesn't fit my airbrush. The finest airbrush ever made. It's actually amazing, and I had it out of the case and I was like, this is great, I shouldn't be holding it, it's that expensive. But it won't fit my air hose connection, so I have to sort all that out. But for now, that's going to be it. I'm going to get to airbrushing and I'll come back in a few minutes. Well, maybe it could be hours or days. Few, only seconds. Alright guys, this is going to be the last bit of the update for this week. I haven't done anything else with the Blood Angel stuff I sprayed up. It's just been sitting on here. Didn't even spray this guy gold yet. These are the last two Marines for the Sons of Medusa. That need to be primed. I'm finishing the rest of it now. For a commission for one of the lads, one of the patrons actually, he bought me a pretty cool airbrush, Sotar 2020, and it's just as well I had this, like I didn't have a hole setting because it was out in the old house in the garage in the old compressor. It was a little Aldi one. Then I broke the airbrush again. Really annoying that it's another hair, like it's 25 quid for a new car. So I'm gonna make sure I'm be extra delicate with this one. But I have two of these PP exclusive Ogre and Bokers. One of them is for a different guy, and one of them is for the patron that got me the airbrush. I have a Mariner Jack. I have 2 units of Torn Gun Mages and an Ironfang Covenant for someone else. That's just what I built there. I have stuff in here already primed. I got the bloodletter glaze to try and get a metallic effect going on Osram there. I did spray the Scorn and Animantrax red. That's as far as I got on it. What the lad I'm doing the Sons of Medusa's commission for actually bought me, there was a sale on, I can't think of the place's name, it could be Tabletop or Wargames Tournament. Wargames Tournaments I think is what it's called on Facebook, and I basically got a city terrain thing, like a city's worth of terrain. I'm trying to think of the best way of saying this. I've got an MDF tables worth of ruined city terrain. So there's just 2 different pieces of it. Nice little building. I'll put something painted on it. Here is Sons of Medusa banner bearer, Primaris banner, so you kind of get the scale. Pretty cool stuff. I have bigger buildings. I have another maybe 3 or 4 of them buildings. Smells amazing, by the way, just in case you're wondering. And then this piece here is like an Eldar objective thing, and I've got shipping containers too. It's like a herd of animals outside. And then actually on the table, what's going on? Not a whole pile. The other evening I got these guys more or less. The black needs to be highlighted. Metallics are more or less done. Flesh and white needs highlighting. That was grand. Then I got the second 5 done just there before I made the video, and I started putting, like, there was a bit of silver left, I threw it on that guy. The black was still wet that I had left, so I threw some black on that guy, and the last dreadnought weapon. So that's it for the time being. The guy I'm doing the Eldar commission for just sent me a picture of 3 war walkers that he's going to be sending me, and he wants them all magnetised, so I can only imagine what kind of loadouts is going to be on that. And I just thought, I was like, you know, fair play to you, but I'm going to know how it feels to play against that in a couple of weeks. I have a second commander suit. I was debating building up to be another fusion mander, and I kind of just came to the conclusion that it's probably going to be better. Oh, sorry, I was going to build it as a cold star commander just to get the burst cannon shots out, and I was like, you know what, maybe it's better if I take another fusion commander. And leave the co-star for now. Not sure yet what's going to happen there. I think I have another game scheduled for Sunday, so I'm gonna probably play Tau on that. I think I dug out all the Vespid. I have 3 units of Vespid here because I reckon these are the unsung heroes of Tau for killing Marines. So I'm gonna try and get some paint on them. I'll probably go with the, like, I think they're like a bluish white colour. Imagine it's kind of a Calgar blue. It's a studio paint scheme or whatever it is. I think that's the colour. It's probably Calgar blue with a couple of washes or something. So I'm gonna go with that and then just give it me standard Tau purple armour. But that's them. Don't know how many units I'm gonna take. I don't know what way my list is gonna go. I'll see actually if I can show you this on Snapchat. I might have saved it. I was opening my case, I was looking for models. I opened the case, I have all my Tau in, so I've like 2 units of Fire Warriors, unit Crude, I have my sniper drones. This is all stuff I got off the guy I'm doing the Eldar commission for, which I forgot I had, which is grand and whatever, and that was fine. And then I went through it and I've sniper drones, I've a commander, and I've another full unit of nearly missile crisis suits. So I was like, right, I'm gonna dig them out I think and probably play more of a suit heavy list with 3 rail sides and just have stuff dropping in where I need it. But this is what I came across when I opened my case the other day. So here I am, chilling, looking for models, and I think, okay, I'll open my case, yeah? What about my little friend here, who has just frightened the fuck out of me? Creepy little fucker. Yeah, so that's that. Where you seen the purple XV-15 battle suit or stealth suits, I was like, what's going on there? That guy's moving, and then it was just like, just this everywhere, and the thing was like attacking me. And when you open a case of models, you don't attack. When you open a case of models, you don't expect to be attacked by a spider, you know what I mean? So it kind of just took me by surprise. That has never happened to me in all the years I've had cases of models. So I was like, right, that's a learning experience. Never going to let that happen again. I wrecked after work today. Finding it really hard, I'm not going to lie guys, I'm finding it really hard to motor on with painting at the minute. And I'm finding it really hard to get motivated for videos. I was on Aceface is doing his wargaming weekly, I think last week, could have been the week before, and I just happened to be online when I got the notification that he was live, so I tuned in, and he was going on saying he hadn't seen much from me and all that. But just with work, all I do is paint 24/7. Google, I don't know what happened to Google. You can't do like a Google Plus Hangout anymore. It's all complicated, and you need streaming software and stuff. And when I tried doing it, it was just a nightmare, and it streamed something to my YouTube that was just blank. I was like, oh Jesus. So I just kind of haven't bothered fooling around with the program, trying to suss it out yet. I don't want to be doing like, I want to be doing it live, where I can just log on, click live, boom, chat away, paint away, video goes up. It's a bit more spontaneous, but it'll be kind of ramble videos. And Idic Beer actually done me a solid there. During the week I uploaded basically White Dwarf December review. I don't know what's going on, my camera is all over the place, because when I watched it in the program it was fine, everything was fine, watched the full video, uploaded it or exported it, then I changed it to the standard format. It's 23.94 frames per second, 720p YouTube format. It's what I do in Adobe Media Encoder, and threw it up. That was grand. Checked me YouTube creator app, and Idic Beer commented saying the sound has gone halfway through. So I played it back a couple of times. I was like, that's weird. So I went and got the file, threw it back into Media or into Premiere Pro, opened it up. This file is corrupted. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. So being a bit burnt out painting models, finding it hard to edit bat reps. Fair play to anyone out there who does bat reps, Glacial Geek, Idic Beer, Aceface, all the big YouTubers. I'm talking right now, that's the mic for my camera. I didn't realise this until I went to edit the video for the first bat rep. Because I was rolling dice, I'm right hand dominant, I was rolling dice in my right hand, fine. The way I was holding the camera, I had my finger over the mic, so 90% of the audio is gone. The camera died. I put it on. I started using my phone. Then my list was on my phone, so I had to flick back to the camera. It was a mess, absolute mess. Battle reports are hard. So this time we played another game there the other day. It was 2k points, Sons of Medusa versus Ultramarines with Gilliman. I don't know, like, playing Space Marines is fun, but if you're playing against Ultramarines, it's not fun, especially when they've Gilliman. Maybe it's just because they had Gilliman, he was able to reroll hits, reroll wounds, and we both had the banner of the Emperor Ascendant. So if he's within, I think it's 6 inches of a unit, and a model in the unit dies on a 4-up, he can summon the strength basically to make one final attack. But if you give him a relic or something to go with it, maybe that's the relic, he get a 3+ on it. So he'd kill my guy, I'd 3+, I'd kill his guy. So right, I'll start it again. He'd shoot me with his rapid fire and hell blasters, re-rolling hits, re-rolling wounds because of Gilliman. He'd kill my guy, my banner would activate, I'd 3+ it, shoot his guy, which would trigger his banner, and this went back and forth for a while. And after a while, I was kind of sitting there going, it wasn't even the fact that I was bored, it was kind of a case of, this is just a grind fest that neither of us are going to come out of until Gilliman gets into my face and just chews me up. So we called it a turn 5. It wasn't a I quit kind of thing, it was down to CPs, so playing against Gilliman is not fun. So that's why I went and built my 4 Fusion Mander, and hopefully I can just lift him in future because he is awful to deal with. The way to go is Hell Blasters, 3 units of Hell Blasters around Gilliman with the cheapest Plasma Incinerator option, and just rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. He was telling me he went to a game on Wednesday, I couldn't go, that's why we ended up playing on Thursday. He was unit Chaos Terminators, deep struck in, shot with a Reaper autocannon, killed 2 guys. The banner, obviously the Hellblasters beside the banner, so the banner then gave them the summon strength or final attack or whatever it's called. There's a term on it. So the guy killed 2 Primaris Hellblasters, and in turn lost 4 Chaos Terminators that had just deep struck in. So you can see how powerful they are. And I got the Blood Angels Codex. I think I said that earlier on in some of the parts of it, but it's bonkers. It is crazy. Death Company have 3 attack standards. Say if it's a sergeant, we'll say he's 3 attacks. I'm not 100% sure at the minute, but me and Billy were talking about it. So he's 3 attacks. You give him a chainsword, he gets an extra attack, so that's 4. The turn after he charges, he's 5 attacks. You put him beside a Sanguinary, he's 6 attacks. And I was like, this is nuts. And my Vanguard vets that I've built, one of them has Lightning Claws, so they're like 3 attacks, extra attack from the Lightning Claws. Red Taurus gives them, it could be an extra attack or a wound roll. I think it's the Black Rage gives the extra attack, but anyway, the Sanguinary is definitely on the list because he's given an extra attack, and a Sanguinary Priest to give them +1 to, I think it's +1 strength. So like Blood Angels melee armies are just gonna chew through stuff. And I think it was Striking Scorpion made a good point in saying that Blood Angels aren't going to be fielding battalion detachments, which is fair, because why would you take 3 tactical squads or 3 troop choices, alright? So say you take a 5-man attack squad, a 5-man scout squad of snipers to take out key characters, you know, that are giving buffs to the enemy, and you take a 5-man unit of intercessors. That gives you good spread, wounds, all that kind of stuff, right, fine. Why would you do that when you can take a unit of Death Company with jump packs, with a chaplain, turn 1 you use a stratagem, so they move and advance before the game starts, then first turn you move and advance again, and then you charge. So if you give them jump packs, they're 12 inches. Advances say D6, so you've a potentially 36 inch move on the first turn if everything goes 100% for you. then you've your charge roll. And the way I'm going to play it is I'm going to put the Sanguinor in front of him, and he is going to take the, I think it's Angel Wings or Angelic Wings. It's basically a jump pack that means you can't be targeted by Overwatch. So you charge the Sanguinor in, or well, the best way of doing it would be to deep strike him in after using your stratagems and stuff. So deep strike him in and he charges in, no Overwatch. Then you charge the rest of your unit in. Brilliant, safe. You're not losing any dudes on the charge and you get your full attacks. So, oh, there's the phone. I'm going to stop rambling about Blood Angels. I'll talk about them in another video or something. When I'm painting them, maybe I'll try and do a calm thing where I'm like painting and rambling about them. But I'm going to call it now because I'm talking shite. So that's it for this week, guys. All going well. I'll get the bot rep up this weekend, and I'll have another one for next weekend with if the game goes ahead on Sunday. So stay tuned for them, and happy wargaming.